and people of the interwebs. I'm actually gonna kill someone. This is a horrific signal. Top chat. I'm using mobile data on my phone at this point, and it's in portrait mode. I hate portrait mode so much. I don't think I can change any. Can people let me know if you can, like, hear and see us? Because I genuinely have no idea. Right, there we go. It's appeared on my computer now. With an advert. Nice.
Lovely. Hi.
Mute
Woohoo.
system. Woohoo. Oh, I don't know how to change it out of portrait mode.
Oh!
Because I would if I could. Hello, right, there we go. This is better than nothing, but it's not good. So, apologies for that, because I was trying to get it on my computer, but my computer is just sort of refusing to work, so we are in portrait mode because it's the only option. I'm going to try and figure out how to move it out of portrait. If anyone knows how to move it out of portrait, put it in the chat. That would be lovely. But yeah, we are here to discuss, because it's under an hour now until Doctor Who Flux episode 1 is out. This is Abby, by the way.
Hi.
And if you want to give them a little bit of backstory on where you are with Doctor Who.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was very behind, but I have sped watched, and I have made it to. We watched, what's it called?
Revelation of the Daleks.
We watched that this morning, so I'm officially up to date, and
Yeah.
I'm ready for
Yeah.
series 13.
So, I think an interesting part of this live stream, I'm just going to try turning it sideways.
No, don't bother.
Are we sideways? we're the wrong way round
But
now.
you
aren't we?
can't see.
Take device back.
Oh,
We've
look,
got the
it
chat up
changed
here.
there.
No, but we're the wrong way round for them now. So that's... We're not going to go sideways, because that's even worse. I wish I could change this, but I literally can't. This is doing my head in.
Somebody
Everyone is going to witness the breakdown of the computer's
Somebody
Adipose.
said, forgot that season 13 was starting today.
Hang on, can they still see us
Like
if I
fans.
do this?
No, now we are sideways.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine, this is fine.
This is the biggest shambles of a live stream ever.
Starts at 7, doesn't it? I believe
No,
it starts at 6:25, Oscar,
Yeah.
what?
I think it's 6:25 that it starts. But we're just going to roll with it in portrait. Are you frozen?
No.
No, that's... I
Oh.
was just Right, so Doctor Who Flux starts this evening. Abby is a new-time viewer to Doctor Who. So I thought it's interesting to hear your take on the Timeless Children and the Timeless Child idea, because that causes a lot of controversy in the fandom. So what is your, like...
Well, as a new viewer, I don't want to step out of line, but I really like it. I think it's good. I think it's new, and
Agreed.
I get that people may not like that, because obviously it does change a lot of what people have written, but
True.
I think that if they were to just, like, I think there's only so much you can write if you just go off the same,
And
like, you
I
have
think
to change things.
The problem is, as well, that I think a lot of people get annoyed at is, oh, it changes all the continuity. But when you watch the classic series, there's so much of it that hints towards the Timeless Child that I feel like it's almost justified as a plot twist. Because it's only really New Who, or the revival, where they just went, no, the Doctor is the Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey, and nothing more, nothing less. Whereas Classic Who is a lot more like, the Doctor can be this weird alien, or this guy, or that guy.
That scene with the faces on the...
Yeah, the Morbius Doctors. So, like, yeah. Now, the question here is, Series 13, what's going on with the Timeless Child? Are we going to get proper Timeless Child stuff in it? Or are the BBC... or are the BBC going to have been scared of it, so they're going to back off? Like, I don't know which way it's going to go.
I don't think he can. It's not fair to, like... One, on the viewers, two, to Russell T Davies to just go, I've written all this stuff and now you clear it up.
No, but the problem, I think, would be Russell T Davies wouldn't be clearing it up. He'd just sort of do a soft reboot like the 2005 thing. So if we don't get answers in Series 13, we're effectively never going to get answers. Like, that's more of the problem. Like, rather than it being a case of Russell T Davies will clear up the Timeless Child stuff, he can't. But I think Controversially, I have faith that Chibnall will actually
I do as
wrap
well.
it all up. Because I think it's his story. He seems to have quite a clear direction, hopefully. So, fingers crossed, the whole Timeless Child stuff can be, wrapped up properly. I'm just going to try and move that upwards.
Yeah, no, I really like Chibnall. Loads of people don't, and so I kind of had like a biased opinion going into it that I wasn't going to like him.
Yeah.
But I actually really, really like him. And I really like Jodie. And I really like the companions and their whole vibe together.
The team gang.
It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, no, that's what's good about the Chibnall era companions is they feel like real people. Like they're proper audience surrogates. Like I could imagine like Graham walking down the road and be like, yeah, I'm Graham. Like, it's real. Whereas Clara is a little bit too... Like, don't get me wrong, she's an amazing character, but she's not real, if that makes sense. Now, if you've got questions, pop them in the chat. We've missed quite a lot of the chat, but put questions in the chat and we'll start answering your questions. Right, Chibnall is definitely good at character-centric episodes. This is Jake Pierce. I think I'm saying that right, hopefully. I do think his writing style is a bit haphazard at time, though. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, it's a bit iffy.
Tharies.
Everyone in the chat put boo Tharies.
Yeah, no, actually, when I said people that made me hate Chibnall, I mean Tharies.
Tharies hates Chibnall.
Tharies, you've poisoned me against Chibnall and I really like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Screw you.
Also, Tharies, I respect the 11th Doctor cosplay. That looks...
Yeah.
Yeah,
genuinely.
Go and look at Tharies' 11th Doctor cosplay. It's quite cool. Anyway, would you fix it by saying the Master lied or addressed it, says Sarah Glover? I don't think it needs fixing. The Doctor is the Timeless Child.
I don't think he lied.
And I'd say it again. Cyberman Alf says, oh, something, but it's got... Oh, I cannot wait. I have a good feeling about this. Yeah, good on MMM Productions for saying boo Tharies. Leak. Right, your pal Sammy says, I'm hopeful for Series 13. I feel that less amount of episodes will do it justice, as there will be less room to fill in time and drag out scenes. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a very interesting point as well, because Chibnall, you haven't watched Broadchurch, have you?
Is that an episode?
No, it's a series written by Chibnall.
No.
So, Broadchurch, I'd say, is really good because it's all one story. Oh, hang on. Doctor Who Flux has just tweeted. Spoiler warning.
Oh.
Why am I Googling
tweeting?
Right, let's see what Doctor Who Flux have just tweeted. It's probably going to be nothing.
Do you want me to get it on my phone? Because
this internet is doing my head in. I am so sorry, everyone watching the stream, for the appalling quality and
let
the portrait
me go on
mode.
Twitter. Let me get there.
Yeah, Doctor Who Flux. Right, I'll put internet back on, and not Ethernet.
I don't know how to work Twitter, but there you go.
Thank you. Spoiler warning. Doctor Who Flux begins in half an hour. Make sure you've watched it before you return to the internet. Something big is going to go down in this episode, judging by that.
It's going to have to... I'm not being funny, but they've only got 6 episodes, and they've got so much to explain.
I don't know. I feel like a character or someone unexpected is just going to pop back. Hopefully Joe Martin.
You miss me?
Yeah, no, stay away from John Barrowman. But I think Joe Martin... Right, I said this...
Is that Ruth?
Yeah, yeah. I said this on a call the other day, and I don't know why. I'm just having visions, guys. But imagine the scenes if the first, part of the episode, it starts off alien battlefield, whatever. Then you see, the TARDIS on this battlefield, zooms up to the TARDIS, and you're like, hang on, that's not Jodie Whittaker's TARDIS. Then out of the TARDIS steps, Joe Martin, or maybe even someone like Sylvester McCoy. Because, go with me on this again, Sylvester McCoy, if you were going to bring back a classic Doctor, is the perfect one, because he seemed to have knowledge of the Timeless Child when he said, his speeches I'm far more than just another Time Lord, Davros, and all of that stuff. And it was originally hinted at in the Cartmel Master Plan. If you're going to bring back a classic Doctor, go with Sylvester McCoy. And it probably won't. It almost definitely won't happen. But imagine Chibnall just drops something like Joe Martin or Sylvester McCoy mid-series, mid-episode, something like that. Genuinely would be amazing.
I think it would be...
Also, It is an interesting point that you brought up Barrowman as well, because what are they going to do? Because they did start filming this before all of that controversy happened.
He was at the end of... Wasn't he with them
No.
in the TARDIS?
No, he disappeared. But it was setting up for Captain Jack to come back. So, like... because... Would they have reshot it, maybe? Or maybe he's just not in it.
I don't think... Like... Mind you, you were all waiting for so long, so maybe that's why they took ages.
No, but I don't know, because the fan reaction online, if they did air an episode with John Barrowman predominantly in it, it would all kick off, I reckon. So I don't think the BBC, I don't think they'd be blind enough to do it.
I think there's probably so much there's so much, what's the word? Resting on season?
Yeah.
What's the word? Depending?
Yeah, anyone works.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's so much like resting on season 13. I feel like they wouldn't want to chance any bad.
Yeah, TBH Saxon, or to be honest, Saxon makes a good point. Maybe they'll just bring back Gwen Cooper instead. Because she basically is just female Captain Jack, and she...
I was about to go, when was she in thingy, but yeah. I haven't watched all of Torchwood yet.
Ben Norris, bring back Mickey. Maybe not. Not the biggest fan of Noel Clarke.
Imagine Donna comes back.
That's another interesting point. I made a leak video ages ago. Catherine Tate was spotted in Liverpool, so maybe...
Wait, was she?
She was, while they were filming Doctor Who.
No,
but don't get your hopes up, because it was probably for something completely different. Don't go out there, don't quote me on that. Donna is probably not coming back. It's just a tiny possibility, and if it is, that would be amazing. But... yeah, I don't know. There's so much stuff. Like
so many people who could come back.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Harriet Jones. I agree. Radio Blade. Bring back Harriet Jones. That would be so funny.
Sarah Glover makes a good point. I don't know why I'm pointing. I'm thinking like I can't read.
Nice one. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, please.
I'm thinking like Clara's death. Like we knew she was leaving, but as it was like 2 episodes from the end, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, because she went off in a TARDIS with somebody else.
Yeah,
we don't know where she went. Yeah. Which one's Shielder again? Me, or the woman Clara went off with. Raven lady.
Raven woman.
Yeah.
Raven woman.
I'm trying to think about people who aren't dead, but
Martha,
do you know what I mean?
Mr. Greeny. Mr. Greeny says Martha.
How did you struggle? Even I can read that.
Because the chat's moving. Harriet Jones died. Yes, she did. But maybe they're in a parallel universe. Just dropping that in there. Maybe it's all parallel universe. That explains the Joe Martin Doctor, the Timeless Child, the Master, all of this. Boom. What if Missy comes back?
Do you know what? I nearly said Missy, because as well, if your whole thing about them masters being in the wrong order, then it would make sense Missy coming back to her correct timeline.
I'll explain that theory to you lot as well. I reckon Missy. So, right, we'll do it with biscuits and deodorant. So imagine this is John Sim's master. This is John Sim, okay. Then this is Missy. We think at the moment that they're linear, so they're next to each other. It goes, John Sim regenerates into Missy. But I reckon, let's just say the phone is Sacha Darwin. Sacha Darwin is in between those two. So, why do I think this? Well, the John Sim master matches up to David Tennant. They're both young, like, happy-go-lucky, running around, lots of buttons, elongate their words, and stuff like that. Missy matches Capaldi, Scottish, older, more quirky, quite strict and abrupt sometimes. Yeah. But Matt Smith never had a master. Now, if you were going to get a master to perfectly match Matt Smith, you'd go for Sacha Darwin. He's got the purple coat. He sometimes wears a bow tie. He's got the whip. He's got the flappy hands. He's got all of that, and he's evil. Because if we remember series 10, Missy turned good. Maybe she still turned good, and that was her final death, because Sacha Darwin is before Missy. Boom.
You're so proud of yourself.
I am. It makes so much sense. And even Missy,
it does make
Missy says in, what's it called? The Dalek one, the crappy one with the Dodgems. The Magician's Apprentice. Missy says, she goes, I've known the Doctor ever since she was a little girl.
Timeless child.
Tom Mason, I apologise. We would love to turn the camera around, but one, my webcam is not working. 2, my Ethernet is not working. 3, my phone is refusing to move out of portrait mode. And 4, as is life, I'm afraid. Echo's End was amazing, and I can't watch Flux because I don't have a TV license. I'm glad you enjoyed Echo's End, Mel's Ex-Ocean Star. Thank you very much. We're glad you enjoyed Echo's End. And that is a shame that you can't watch it, but just go on BBC iPlayer. Just be a rebel.
Oh, that Last Night in Soho thing.
Yeah.
It took me a while to clock, of course. That's Matt Smith's new
yeah.
film. And it does look very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you can just lie on BBC iPlayer. Your pal Sammy.
True.
If you just...
I'm not endorsing that.
I am.
No.
I am. No.
Remember, kids, pay your TV license.
If you didn't care about the law, which of course we don't condone, when it asks, do you have a TV license, you can just press yes and it doesn't question. Not that I've done that.
Also, we have tried to turn off rotate lock on my phone.
Yeah.
It's off, but for some reason my phone still refuses to go. Look, I'm going to try it once more. Look. Right. I might disappear for a second. Rotate lock.
Oh, don't mess it up, please.
It's off, but then it says
orientation is locked.
Rotate device
phone back.
Yeah, I would love to turn it round.
Someone says bring back Sally Sparrow.
Ooh, yeah, Harry Hughes. I agree. Bringing back Sally Sparrow. Bringing back Sally Sparrow would be brilliant. Yeah, but I don't think Carrie Mulligan would do it.
That Blink, isn't it? Sally Sparrow. I can't really remember.
She got the shop with Larry, the bloke, and they just lived happily ever after. There we go. Right. Do you have any more questions, guys? Come on, keep the questions coming.
Oh God, what's Connell said?
Oh no, he's just criticising us for the quality.
Oh,
Connell.
Shut up, Connell.
Shut up, Connell. Do you want the Sea Devils to return? Asks Dylan. Yes.
Who are the Sea Devils?
Yes. Classic. They're like the cousin species of the Silurians.
Oh, I love the Silurians.
Exactly.
Is that Jenny? No, Vastra.
Yeah,
Vastra,
it's Vastra. Yeah. But they're like the underwater ones. And it's the perfect time, because if you want to do a story about like pollution in the ocean, Sea Devils coming out of the ocean because it's polluted makes so much sense. Well, because Doctor Who does like loads of political messages at the moment. Like Series 12 you had,
but it could be a metaphor that the flux is polluting our universe.
Oh, genius right here. Right, Declan Rickaby says, has anyone else noticed on Google when you type Doctor Who on Google, when it lists the actors who've played the Doctor, i.e. David Tennant? Right, so yeah, that is an interesting thing, and I think it is just by accident or Google messing up, but if you Google Fugitive Doctor, it comes up with like David Tennant, Matt Smith, and they're all called the Fugitive Doctor now, rather than the Doctor.
Isn't the Fugitive Doctor...
Ruth, exactly.
Ruth?
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not, because...
No, it is.
No, it is because Ruth is the... Sorry, I only watched it like yesterday. I'm trying to get my head around it. Also, somebody's asked like 3 times, so I think you should answer their question.
What's the question?
Do you think the next Doctor will be male or female?
I don't know. I'd say it's 50-50.
I think male.
But I think the BBC definitely should not make it look like a step back. Like, if they go back to a straight white man, I don't think that's a good move, because it almost lets the Not My Doctory people win, because it basically says that, oh, Jodie was just an experiment.
Jodie's
we're going back
amazing.
to the formula. Exactly.
I love Jodie's Doctor.
Exactly.
Not just because she's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm unbiased.
Liberal lefty loony.
No, she's brilliant. I think she's really, really good. Yeah.
So I don't think whoever the next Doctor is, hopefully it's not giving in to the
Sarah
negative
Glover,
backlash.
spit facts, best actor, not dependent on gender.
Yes. Which Doctors would you like to see in the 60th anniversary? Says Tech Gamings. All of them. Every single Doctor ever would be lovely. I want David Bradley to come back at some point. He's a Chad. That's the first Doctor from Twice Upon a Time. Filch.
Do you mean
Sexist
meant
man.
To be William Hartnell?
Yeah.
You could have just said that.
No, but if I say I want William Hartnell back, that's going to be quite a big ask. Well, Sarah Glover says, you've proven that male and female work in Echo's End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Showrunner.
I am the new showrunner, guys. Confirmed.
Then you can hire me.
Yeah. Tharies, leak that right now. I'm confirmed as the new showrunner. Right, Doctor Who is on in a minute, and I hope that it is good as we all hope. True. Actually, it is on in like 10 minutes, isn't it? Let's refresh the page.
It's 20 minutes-ish.
20 minutes-ish.
18.
Oh, we're at...
Oh.
If that light dies... Guys, it's the Flux. If that light dies, the light in these videos... This is just not my day. The technology's not working. My phone's not working. I'm using up my data, and my lights are now flickering. This is cursed.
Stranger Things, Doctor Who crossover.
Leaked, confirmed.
Barry's, get filming.
Right, so we'll just read the plot synopsis for Flux. You've probably already seen it, but on Halloween, all across the universe, nice one. All across the universe, terrifying forces are stirring. The life of Dan Lewis is about to change forever. Why is the Doctor chasing Carbonista, and what is the Flux? What the Flux?
I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Uh-oh.
Good save. If they leave all of the explanation of what the Flux is until like season 6. They're not season 6, I mean episode 6. I think they have to explain it like a little.
I reckon it's going to be the mystery. I think it could be a mystery throughout the series what the Flux is going to do.
I don't mean like this is the Flux episode 1, but I mean like a little something. Because the thing is, if they wait like till last minute to reveal it, they won't actually be able to like use it. If you know what I mean.
No, but we don't know what it is because there's a bunch of synopsis that talk about the fact that there's a ancient evil trying to break free. Yeah. Maybe it's Omega.
Somebody said, do you think UNIT will be back?
We know there's spoilers here. We know that UNIT are back in the Centenary special, but we don't know if they're in Series 13.
Well, that could mean Martha. If UNIT are back.
Could mean Kate Stewart, Osgood. Beat you to it. People are asking about new title sequences. Yeah, that'd be good.
I think they have to. It's been such a big gap.
They usually do one title sequence per Doctor.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, but the Matt Smith era was just strange. It just every year they were like,
brilliant.
I've got a new identity, guys. I'm not like other series.
No, but I think they will because they've done so much press for it, and because it's so like as much as it is like linked to me anyway, it seems so separate from 11 and 12.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope there's new titles.
It is its own thing, and because of the whole 6 episode thing, it is like a different thing. So I think they will do it.
Yeah. Also, people are asking where they can watch the episode in America. If you want to watch the episode in America, it is being simulcast. I'm pretty sure it's on BBC America, like at the same time in the UK, I think. And that goes for Australia as well, because I think it's on at like 2 in.the morning for them. Smooth, almost dropped
Any
the keyboard.
companions you think will be back? Think and one is very... Very...
I think if anyone's coming back, possibly Donna or Martha, but that's incredibly unlikely.
What's wrong with you? How would Donna even
Hello,
come
Runagast
back?
Gaming.
Because Donna doesn't... imagine if there was just a flip and like...
A flip?
Like, as
what
in...
the flip?
Well, no, to be fair, it would be kind of funny that like Donna gets her memories back.
Where's that?
Donna gets her memories back, but then of course she doesn't recognise
Yeah.
Jodie.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Would it rewrite RTD? Would it ruin the ending for Donna? Who knows?
Yeah, but Donna's so loved that I feel like even if it was just a bit
they'd have to do it well. Or, this is the thing though, if it is all parallel universes, let's not talk about 4, please, thank you. If it is parallel universes, Donna, you could have a parallel Donna. Maybe the Doctor
Rose.
Donna. Yeah, Rose just comes back. Imagine Rose as an episode.
I'm not watching
I don't
anymore.
know whether it'd be good or bad. I would want to cry in both happiness and pain.
You know what you said about Ruth stepping out the TARDIS at the beginning? It's just
Rose.
Rose.
Oh, no, imagine if it was Rose and the Meta Crisis 10th Doctor, like the one she got on the parallel world. Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Can I ask a question?
You can.
So, I'm calling all Whovians as very new. Ouch.
Nice one.
To the thing, I'm very interested in the whole Tecteun thing and like where she's been. So, ask you guys what you think. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Tecteun?
Like, where do you think she's been? I'm just interested because Yeah.
That's a good question, though. Are we going to see Tecteun in Series 13?
I think
Maybe.
I have a theory.
Here we go.
It's not like a proper theory, but I'm not that smart yet. But
Big brain.
I think we've already seen her.
Oh. When?
I'll leave it there. No. Because obviously she has the ability to regenerate, and she's obviously got some kind of strange, weird attachment to the Doctor of wanting to know everything about her. That's why she wanted to understand her. That's why she did all the experiments and stuff. So I think that we have seen her throughout Series 13. Because I think because Chibnall's already written so much, I think it would be not wrong of him, but I think it would be very risky for him to say Tecteun was actually somebody back in Stephen Moffat's era because he's already written so much. Do you know what I mean? But then again, he is a risky man. He's done it once.
He's rewritten everything
exactly,
anyways.
Yeah. But I feel like Tecteun is like we've seen her, but obviously not as we know her. Because I just think, think because she's so attached to the Doctor, she wouldn't.
Yeah. Right, guys, get in your final questions because we are only 12 minutes away from the episode premiering. So we're going to be heading off to watch the episode in a minute. So drop your questions in the chat. Do you like jazz? Yes.
I love jazz.
That's the B movie, isn't it? The quote.
I haven't watched it. Sorry.
Oh, how can you not watch the B movie?
Also, somebody like up here somewhere. Can I go up?
You're going down.
How do I? Oh, somebody said. Oh, where's it gone?
I called you the confused apricots by accident.
Tecteun is Razalon. I said that, didn't I?
Tecteun is Razalon.
I said Tecteun is Razalon. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you like Yaz?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't work out.
Connell.
What?
You've never watched the B movie.
I can't work out Phasmin. I really can't.
I reckon there's a very strong chance we are going to get Phasmin in this series.
I think Yaz is going to do a whole, like, you can't even see that I love you kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Emotion.
And then the Doctor's going to be like, whoa.
I'm still a bit socially awkward, fam.
No, but do you know what I mean? Because Yaz strikes me as so, like, abrupt.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
I just get those vibes from her that she's just going to get really, like, she's going to lose it. Because I feel like, because you know Dan, obviously there's been quite a lot of hype for him, and maybe Yaz is going to get a bit of, not FOMO, but she's going to be, like, get ignored. Or she's going to feel like
John Bishop said in an interview as well, because someone asked him, is there any romantic chemistry between you and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor? To which he was like, no. And he said, there's specifically not, for reasons you will come to see in the series. Surely that's got to mean Phasmin. Maybe he was hinting at Dan having a love life with someone else, but I reckon
Yaz.
if Dan and Yaz happened... No. Imagine
No, but I could see, like, because you know the scene when they're upside down, she says, I think some of this has become because of me. Yaz just is, like, completely phased out. So I think, like, it gave me very much, like, I'm fed up of this kind of vibes.
No, not at all.
It did to me.
Yaz is so, like...
No, but
but
in that shot, the Doctor's all stressed that, this is my fault, and Yaz is literally just hanging there, like...
Free up Yaz.
No, do you know what I mean? It just gave me those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's going to get a bit, like... I don't believe Phasmin fully, definitely not on the Doctor's behalf, but I can see hints of it.
Yeah, maybe Phasmin is a big question mark.
I feel like you've just lost subscribers of me bringing that up.
As well, you don't actually... Abby, because she only finished Series 12 literally today, she has barely any idea. Do you know about Vinda?
I watched a video that you did about Vinda, but then I turned it off because I thought maybe spoilers about... You said Vinda might be someone else. Like a new person.
Yeah, we don't know who Vinda is. We'll probably find out tonight. Do you think Davros is coming back? Asks Rizzy.
No.
Not in this series,
They've
but I think...
just done the Daleks.
No, because they do a Dalek special every year. So I think in the special, maybe.
Yeah. How did he die? Was it
Davros
Magicians?
always just sort of rocks up, dies, then comes back a few years
Davros is Tecteun.
Davros is the timeless child. Maybe.
The real question is, did Abby like Orphan 55? Is that Benny?
Benny!
It was memes, isn't it? It was alright. Yeah.
Osh asks, did Abby like Praxius? Neither of us really watched Praxius. Because it's a bit boring. Exactly. It's the one that you didn't watch. It's the one she was in that room getting ready while Praxius was on. Because it's not a bad episode. It's just all right. like, solid.
It clearly hasn't impacted my my journey, so I'll go back and watch it though, like properly.
Didn't you suggest that Vinda might be an incarnation of Romana? Jake Pierce, yes, I did
I like
suggest
Jake Pierce.
that. Yeah, but I don't know. Is he? Is he?
Me
Is he
when
not?
Benny. Come on.
Can we spam the chat with Benny as a, like, hype before the episode? Because it's on in literally, like...
Do you think there'll be a new Master as Rizzy?
No.
The best not be.
Sasha's definitely
Sasha's
coming back.
got too much potential.
If Sasha's not back, I will cry.
Oh my God, look at all the Bennies.
Howard Vale says, love Echo's End. Thank you very much, Howard. We're glad you like Echo's End.
Can I quickly ask who is Vinda and Romana?
Classic A people. If the Flux is Omega, does that make Echo's End canon? Yes. Echo's End is 100% canon.
I actually copied Echo's End.
True. Oh my
You'll
God,
see
the amount
me.
of Benny.
You'll see
Benny,
me in
Benny,
series
Benny.
13.
Yeah.
I am Flux. Jenna is Flux.
Jenna is the Flux. I want Sasha to be one part... Yeah, I agree. Sasha should carry on being the master for years to come. He's just so good. He's just iconic. Love Sasha. Anyway, we are going to wrap this up. Final questions.
Yeah.
Because we'll go until like 19 or 20 minutes past. Go. Put in your final questions, guys. Also, comment on this live stream.
Danny's Omega.
Benny. No, Dan.
Wait.
Imagine if Dan was Omega. Doesn't really make...
Dan is
No.
Tecteun.
Still hoping for a Sarah Jane reference in
I'm
the series.
saying everyone
Yes.
is Tecteun so that when it's announced, I can say I was right.
Yeah. Echo's End was canon. I don't care what anyone says. Rusty Davies needs to go and coffee. Yes, Alison. Yes. Can we start hashtag Echo's End is canon?
Will you do immediate reactions?
Yes. So, yeah. Actually, before going, I'll run you through tonight's plan. Yes, Joe Street is Tecteun. Right. So tonight's plan. We're going to watch the episode as soon as it finishes. We're going to film like a 3 or 4 minute reaction, and then post that straight to YouTube so you guys can see that. I'm then going to work on a longer, more breakdowny type video with Abby, which will also come out tonight. We may go live after that, and also while we're watching the episode, we're recording actual video. And tomorrow I'll release our proper reaction video. So if there are big cliffhangers, you'll be able to watch that tomorrow. You'll be able to watch us going... Anyway.
Thumbnail.
Yes, we hope you did enjoy. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for tonight for our reaction video.
I'm
and
actually excited.
everything. Doctor Who Flux is in 5 minutes. Get yourselves over to BBC One. Yeah.
I thought you were
Bye.